And we are live.
Whoa, how
Oh,
y'all doing
nah.
tonight, people? How y'all
We are
doing
back.
tonight?
We are back. We are back for another episode of the Loud and Strong podcast. It's your boy, Big E.
It's Big Rob.
Big
Yeah,
Rob.
How y'all doing?
Big Rob in the building.
How y'all doing tonight, people? How y'all
Yes, sir.
doing?
Man, I'm finna, hold on. Open that door for me, bro, please.
I got you.
There
I
you go.
got
I
you.
think you was right already.
Yeah. You know,
Toe up.
I be trying to.
You tried. And I said no. That one on me. I think that might work, bro. I think that might work. What's up, bro? Come on, man. Yeah, okay. So thank y'all for tuning in again, man. This is episode 7 of the Loud and Strong podcast. Me and my brother back in here tonight. We finna get live, go live, have some topics to talk about. Really had fun last week, and we kind of just opened it up, and we just kind of freestyle for the most part, and just talked about whatever came up. And man, we had an awesome show last week. It was one of our best shows, man. One of our best shows. One of our best shows. One of our best shows. I really enjoyed myself, bro. Man, bro.
Facts.
How's your mental health this week, bro? How's that going? How's your mental health?
It's all right. It's all right. Not too much I could deal with. Just been dealing with the facts of life and everything.
Yeah.
But we got to keep going. Got to keep striving. And when I'm usually feeling down, I don't really. If I'm feeling down, I just try to find something that motivate me. Listen to the music. Do anything that try to motivate me. So I still push through. Get do what I got to do.
Same here, bro. Same here, man. It's just been a long work week. Just long. And it
Facts.
seems like the days are even longer when it's during the summertime, when it's extremely hot,
Yeah.
extremely humid
Yeah.
down here in the south where we are. And it takes a toll on you. But it's been a long work week, but
Yeah, you the man.
being able to be with the wife and the kids, on your day that you're chilling, and it makes it all worth it, bro. It's definitely tiring though. It's not easy, but it's definitely worth it when you come home and you see the fruits of your labor
I was
running
just about
around,
to say,
smiling
you
and
see what you're doing
happy
it
and
for.
comfortable.
Yeah.
Man. Shout out to all the dads out there.
Out there,
Man, bro.
Gotta go to work, get it done, man. But other than that, you had a pretty good week. Everything went, according to plan.
Shit, no.
It never go according to
Never
plan.
goes to plan, man. Nothing ever does. If you want to, I heard those saying, if you want to make God laugh, tell him about your plans.
Tell him what you want to. Tell them what you got planned. What
Tell him
you
what
got
you
going
got
on.
planned.
What
For
you
real.
want.
Say, this how I want it done. And God sit up there like, ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen, man. Bro, I'm excited about football season, bro. I know you're not a big, you don't really get into
I do the football. I don't do the basketball too.
I am ecstatic, bro. I am ecstatic.
The football, I'm with it. The basketball, not too much. I don't really care about it. I ain't. My last.
Rest in peace, Kobe.
Rest in peace, Kobe, man. Black Mamba.
Yes, sir.
But my last basketball. The fan. When I was the biggest fan was Dirk. During the West. And
Luka Doncic is nice, man.
He is. I ain't gonna lie. He is, but he ain't
nice.
Dirk,
he cool as the other side of the pillar. Shit,
he
all he doesn't have that Dirk had is time. If he plays long as Dirk, he'll have better numbers than Dirk once he finishes. And I truly believe he's going to get a ring before he leaves, even if it's in the capacity that Dirk got one. In the sense of I'll stay here,
Facts.
catch one. And that one is going to mean just as much as somebody else with 5,
right?
Because you put in your time in one city.
Yeah,
so I do think he's going to definitely get one.
Yeah,
boy is nice. He's cool
nasty
as the other
though.
side of the pillar.
He's nasty.
Most definitely. So man, but I'm a big Laker fan. You see my team. I claim my stakes for basketball. I'm a Laker fan, but it's football season. You see it, baby. You see my Tigers, my Jaguars, my Saints over there. You see the only team that I don't have up here representing, bro. I am a big Yankees fan. That Yankees fan first, But my first little league football, little league baseball team, it was the Astros. So I have a soft spot in my heart for the Houston Astros.
Yeah.
But I was living in Houston at the time when the Astros won the Super Bowl. Look at me, stupid. You know what I'm
Dummy.
saying? Yeah, the World Series. And me and my wife, my wife and I and my cousin, we went to a game that year, and the city was just it's like electric when they won the
Yeah.
World Series, bro. Like to be we are from a small city.
Yeah.
So when when the Saints won the Super Bowl, we're in Baton Rouge and they're in New Orleans. We still are fans. We felt the energy, and
Yeah.
we can go there. But to actually be in New Orleans, from New Orleans, live there, and be in there when it's going on is dope. We
Yeah,
were
it's
in
different.
Houston, bro. Like everybody was talking about the game. Everybody wore Houston Astros shirts to the game.
Yeah.
Everybody was cheering them on. And the only time I wasn't cheering for them, but I was cheering with them. And it's so to say is when they played the Yankees on their way to get to the World Series and the playoffs. And all that to say this: I'll forever be a diehard Yankee fan because when I first started playing baseball, the Yankees was the shit. Derek Jeter was the shit, and I just
Yeah,
drew
facts,
attraction to them. They've
facts.
been my favorite since then, and I've always liked the Astros. So I was happy that they won the World Series. I rooted for them in the World Series. But man, don't you know they was fucking cheating and recording people's signals, and now they got that everybody hate them because they found out they was cheating.
Damn.
I can't like it. Just come on, man.
Damn.
And if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Oh,
First of all,
they the
in
Tom
professional
Brady of the
sports.
baseball world.
You know what I'm saying? They were like straight up stealing signals. It was all the way to the point where, like, you know how you see a catcher, he might tap his thigh on the inside twice, tap over to the left, point at him, tap back over to the right, then over to the left. He just told him to pitch me a fastball on the inside. And the next batter comes up, he just told him, give me a curveball on the outside. They the when you hear they looked at the scouting report, and the scouting report said that he can't hit to the left side of the field. Well, part of the scouting report is, hey, I know Sean cannot hit fastballs on the inside. That's all we're going to pitch him. Then we're going to switch it up and trick him. We might throw him a curveball, and then when it's time for him to strike out, we're coming back to that fastball because he's struggling with
We
that.
know he can't hit it.
Cool.
Yeah.
So everybody does that. Everybody knows that that's smart. And every good coach, manager, and players, they'll watch the catcher, learn his signal. So when they see it, they
They
know what
prepare
it
for
is.
it. Yeah.
Everybody does it. We still on the equal playing field. The Houston Astros players were wearing mics and like microphone sets like to go to their ear and all this other equipment technology to say, hey, we watching the signals. So when they up there to bat, fastball coming, it's telling them what it is. They had more home runs than anybody, more hits than anybody, more points than everybody. They cheated the whole fucking playoff. Trash.
No, man.
I felt like, but I ain't gonna. It was fun, rooting for them. The city was on fire, but man, that was some bullshit.
That's bad, bro.
That was some bullshit.
Everything
That
you
was some
want
bullshit.
is a lie.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It was like, man, I even got my wife in the baseball. My wife was like, they cheating. Like, they out of here. They fucking out of here.
See, I look at the other team, like when something like that happened, I look at the other teams who was able to compete with them, even though they was cheating.
Right.
That let you know they really, they really their thing. Like if I can still keep up with you,
because
even though you're cheating.
Watch this. The Astros had the home field advantage, and when they say home, home field advantage in a series of 7, which means that if we play the best out of 7, 4 of those games gonna be at my home, 3 gonna be at yours.
Yeah.
All 3 that they played in New York, they lost and got smoked.
Damn.
And all the ones they played at home where they got to use their cameras and their technology, they blew them out.
That's crazy.
Some bullshit.
That's bad.
Some bullshit.
That's bad.
Yeah, it is.
Ooh.
Man, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Lakers.
Ooh.
Hold on, man. Shout out to King Dents, man. That's the cuz, man. Shout out to cuz, bro.
Shout
What
out
up,
to
cuz?
Cuz.
What up? What's going on? Lakers, Tigers, SU, Steeler Nation. Say, y'all gonna struggle this year. I can't say the Steelers. Listen, the Steelers is a team, bro, that I will root for,
Mm.
but I don't care if they win.
Yeah,
I'ma just keep
all
it a bean
facts,
with you.
yeah.
I don't care if they win or
You know,
not.
that's Black T. You know, Black
Man,
a
bro,
Steelers
fuck
fan.
this.
He a
Fuck this.
diehard Steelers fan.
Man,
You know.
we got the real black and gold. Y'all like a black and yellow, like a canary yellow.
Y'all
You know, like a
different.
soft
Y'all
yellow,
different kind of yellow.
like a baby yellow, like a
He say like a baby yellow,
like a neutral gender reveal yellow, like real soft and powdery yellow.
Like ooh,
Yeah,
like
that's
some
what y'all
sunflower.
Football season is here. I'm gonna talk my shit. I'm definitely gonna
Mm.
talk my shit, man. I ain't
Football
lying to
season,
you.
I'm ready, baby. I ain't lying.
Man, bro, listen.
Say, bro, you know what? Say, listen. I was at work today, and one of the little chicks we work with had a baby shower today over at my job. So when they told me to go up there, they was like, they got food and everything. You know, I said, man, do we have the food that we serve here, or they got other food? And they was like, oh, we got the food they serve here. I was like, oh man, I don't want that shit. I eat that shit every day. You know what I'm saying? I eat that shit for free every day. I don't want that shit. So I said, man, they should have had some blue stove chicken or something. You know what I'm saying?
Blue stove.
Man, listen. You gotta go to Scotland. You gotta go to Scotland. There's no way around it. You gotta go to Scotland. But
Got that one right around the corner from me. It's not that far.
Did it pass the health inspection?
Oh, Hammond.
did it pass the health inspection?
I don't know.
You see the health inspection for a baker.
Say, I don't know, bro. I don't eat fried chicken.
He told up.
If I do eat fried chicken,
it's air fried.
It's in the air fryer.
It is.
But I will, football season coming up. That's why I hit the gym extra hard this summer. Cause football season, man. Like black people love a little piece of fish.
Fresh out the grease. Fresh out the grease.
Oh, I swear to God.
Some ketchup.
I eat the napkin and all.
Let me get it.
It's so hot it don't even touch your teeth. Like it just touch your tongue and your gums. Who fried the fish, man?
Hey, who fried the fish, man? Yeah, who fried the fish?
I ain't lying. Big pressure.
I ain't gonna lie, that bitch. Man, let me get him know. Let me say, I don't know that. But man, look, I said, Brent, man, they should have had some blue stove chicken or something now. Man, lit Caucasian dude who I work with looked at me the way I was telling his pops police, you know. He said, man, what you mean blue stove chicken? I said, you don't know what blue stove chicken is? He said, what, the chicken you get from Walmart? I said, what? So look, I went and asked every Caucasian person. I said, this is I did this today. It was a survey. I said, do you know what blue stove chicken is? They all asked, am I talking about from Walmart?
You should have. That's content. You should have
just
recorded it. Each one and made.
I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna do it tomorrow because they're gonna be mad about it because they never had. And I told the dude, I say, bro, I say, listen, he said, man, I'm gonna get it and take it to my parents. I said, listen, if you take that to your daddy, he gonna hate your mama. I said, he gonna hate your mama. I said, listen, that's a different type of seasoning. I said, they kept saying from Walmart, and they let me know certain people who have certain unlimited resources, they live a different life. They live in a bubble. They don't.
No, they just don't live where you live.
Exactly. What is my point? Yeah, they like he don't even. They literally was mad because they thought I was talking about from Walmart. I was like, no, bro. Blue Store is like a convenience store.
This
he
girl
was like a gas station. I was like, no, bro. Like,
this girl. The reason why I say you should have
no.
recorded that. This girl I follow, I think she's really like a top notch nurse in whatever field she does. Like she teaches other nurses. Look like
Yeah,
I don't know,
yeah.
but she looked like she's on her shit.
Yeah.
Right. And she made a video today. She walked around the doctor's office and she walked up to all the nurses and all the doctors in the bed. It was about 8 people she walked up to. She said, "What was Usher doing at 7 o'clock? AM or PM?" all, all of them said AM or PM. And she was the actor on 10 of it. They was like, okay, I got it. AM or PM. She walked up to the black girl. She said, "What was Usher doing at 7 o'clock?" In his drop top, cruising the streets.
I say I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna have it for the next episode. I'm telling you, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. They just let me do it. I was like, bro. I was like, no, it's not wild. And they was mad. They was really mad. They was like, what is Blue Store? Where do you guys say, bro? I'm gonna take you to Blue Store. I'm telling you, I'm about to ruin your mom and daddy marriage. I said, he ain't never had no fried chicken like this. I'm gonna tell you right now. he can't believe he don't know what's going on because all the black people like, you don't know what Blue Store is? Like he just over there like, what you mean Blue Store? He said, is it a gas station? Is it a restaurant? What is it? Man,
what's his name?
Trent.
Shout out to Trent,
Shout
bro.
out
Trent,
to Trent.
bro.
He probably watching. Shout out
Trent,
to Trent,
bro. We gonna come up on the podcast, bro. We gonna go get some Blue Store chicken.
No, we gonna talk about your daddy and the police. We're gonna talk about the police.
Keep it real. Keep it real about the police, bro. You gotta keep it real. Okay, since you want
no, I ain't saying
story
that.
time.
Listen.
If you listen, we gonna this is a balanced podcast. If you're gonna talk shit, you gotta give flowers too.
Listen.
So listen, you can talk all the shit you want to about cops, but you got to give the experiences that you had to offset the bullshit.
I gotta give
all
it
bad,
to
dog.
I gotta give it to Denham Springs Police Academy or Police Force Unit, whatever they want to call themselves. I appreciate y'all. Listen, everybody who know me know I've been in the streets, I've been there with police. Listen, I've never been treated with such courtesy when I was in the wrong. I never ever in life. It's been twice I've been pulled over in Denham, and I was in the dead wrong each time.
Yes.
One time,
we ain't gonna go into
detail. But one time I was supposed to be gone, and the officer told me, "Look, man, you ain't got this, you ain't got that. I ain't worried about nothing. You know, I'm gonna run everything, make sure your license good, make sure your gun good, and I'm gonna let you go on your way." So I'm like, okay. But this second time, I thought I was. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I had to start calling the fiance like, "Babe, look, we got to get the extra money together."
How dare you?
Because I think I'm on the way. And the man told me, he said, "Man, this all you got?" I said, "Yes, sir. This all I got." The man unloaded my gun and told me, "I'm gonna take this weed and you have a nice day." Guess what? I'm sitting there steady waiting. I'm thinking I'm finna go. I was so scared to leave the parking lot. I thought they was trying to trick me. Cause I ain't, I don't get in trouble no more. So I'm like, man, is he? Bro.
Tell you, bro.
Say, bro.
They looked out for me.
They really, I really can't say all police are bad. Those experiences let me know. And
you got those two experiences, and you've been in a car with me.
I've been with you several times. At least 4 times.
At least 4 times.
At least 4 times.
Watch this,
for sure.
I have been pulled over, and I was dead
wrong. Yeah. And that's what threw me for a loop, because I'm thinking like, damn,
they about to roll.
They finna roll. And when the supervisor pulled up,
I'm
keep it real with y'all. He had the sunglasses. He had the leather boots up to his knees. So, and he get out the car like, "Oh, what we got?" I'm looking at him like, Lord Jesus. Soon he pulled up, I asked him, I said, can I make a phone call? Please, can I make a phone call real quick? He looked at me, he said, "Well, just hang tight. We don't need to make no phone call right now."
Tight.
And you know when you hang tight, you going down. when you hear hang tight, when you hear hang tight, you going down. I say, oh Lord Jesus, I'm finna go to jail.
Hang tight for it.
Man, I ain't been to jail since 2016. I don't plan on going back ever again.
Ooh.
Man, I called my fiance. She ain't answer the phone. She was at work. I said, Lord Jesus. I said, ooh. She coming back. I said, ooh. I said, I thought I was gone, baby. She said, what you mean? I said, I got pulled over. Got caught with something I shouldn't have had.
Right.
I thought they was finna roll me. She said, well, what happened? Hey, you're talking to you. What's going on? Baby, listen. God, I don't know. God looked down on me. God looked down on me and said, I called E immediately. I called E. I say, bro.
Tell him why you called me.
But honestly, I called him because he's always told me. I ain't gonna lie, I had
a complex.
I had a complex problem about the police. Because I'm from Baton Rouge. I never been treated with respect or any of that by police ever in life. Like, it's been like my mom, my aunties have recordings of me being like brutalized by the police. I never had a good vibe with the police. And he always told me, he said, man, all of them ain't the same. You just gotta approach them how you want to be approached. And I never done it. Until I grew up, I never did it. And I always was reckless at the mouth. And when they pull me over, I'm, well, fuck you pull me over for? And I'm going off and this and that. But they react how you approach them. So we be thinking like, man, the police out to get me this and that. Like, most of the time, man, I had 2 police tell me on 2 different occasions. He said, man, I ain't with none of that. He said, I understand what y'all see on the news and all that. He said, man, I ain't with none of that. I'm just trying to make it home. He said, I really pulled you over for your safety. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen you speeding, I seen you swerving. Right. I'm trying to make sure you okay. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's why I called him to tell him, like, man, you right, brother. It's all about how you approach them. And you know what I'm saying? When they pull you over, they pulling you over for something. They ain't just, you know what I'm saying?
And they don't know what they're walking into.
Probably at all. They don't know. I learned that as well.
And you've been in the car.
As soon as he asked me, I seen him look at the gun, but I'm not knowing how he thinking. So everything he telling me not to move or put my hands up and go to the back of the car, like, that's when I start hearing your voice. Like, he doing it for his safety. He don't know what you're going through or what's your last straw. He don't know what you gonna do. You might just grab his gun and do whatever.
Say, but even in
that's real. You know what I'm saying?
Even in a robbery situation, a burglar or a thief gives you warning signals for your safety.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up and get down on the floor.
Fact.
That's for your safety. He's gonna rob this bitch regardless, whether you shut up and he shoot you or you shut up on your own.
Mm-hmm.
It's for your safety, and you will listen.
Mm-hmm.
Why won't you do that when the cops telling you to do something for your safety? Because he can kill you just like the robber can.
And a lot of that's been going on. So me being scared also saved my life, because I approach the situation with respect.
You shouldn't approach it from fear, though.
Yeah,
you should approach it from understanding.
Before I understood, though. Yeah. Me like a young civilian who just how I was like. Yeah. You're not thinking about that. You're thinking of like, man, I see this on the news every day, man. They killing these people. I'm not finna do that. But when you sit back and realize, it's like, shout out to Trent. I be joking on about his daddy, and his dad is a state trooper and all that, and I be joking on him. But I really understand when his daddy told me, like, I'm trying to get home just like you.
Yeah,
I just have a job to do. I just don't have the job you like.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Man,
and I get it. I get it.
I've been in the car with you several times.
Yeah.
And gotten pulled over, and I was in the wrong, and I did not get my vehicle towed, and I didn't get towed to prison.
At all. And that's I learned how to talk to him because of you.
I was in the car with my son one time, and I'm doing it. Come and pick him up. I was speeding. I was about a 10 or 15 over.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? My son at the time, this is about a couple years ago, I say he was about 12 or 13. So the cop comes up to the car. There's a female state trooper. And she comes into the car. First off, I seen her coming, so I pulled over early. You know how I do.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So I wind all 4 windows down, and I hold the steering wheel with 2 hands. So when she get out and she walks towards the vehicle, there's no threat. She can see in it, and she can see my hands.
Mm-hmm.
So when she comes up, she said, "Can you step out for me?" I step out. She tell me to come to the back of the car. And she said, you know why I pulled you over? I said, yeah, I was speeding. And she said, well, I'm going to give you such. I said, I don't mean to cut you off in the middle of you talking, but I want to know if we can do this over here by the passenger side window because I want my son to see me interact with a cop. She said,
Dog.
cool. We go on the side right there. She tell me, yeah, you were speeding. This is the ticket for such and such. I say, yes, ma'am. Thank you. And I said, listen, son, look, I know you see a lot on TV and there is a lot going on. This is not to um expunge bad cops of their wrongdoing or the ones who don't say shit and stand up.
Mm-hmm.
But this is to show you that I told him right in front of him, I said, this lady has a family she's trying to get home to too. I can see the wedding band on her hand. I have a family that I'm trying to get home to. But watch this, son. If I wasn't speeding, I would have never met her today.
At all.
We would have
Facts.
never met each other. I
Facts.
say, I only met her because I was doing the wrong thing. She is only around us right now because I was wrong.
Facts. Facts.
So there's no such. She is. I said, so she's not pulling up to hurt me, but she is pulling up
She's
to
doing her
enforce the
job.
law and defend herself.
Yeah. Yeah. Facts.
And she only pulled me over because I was wrong. She gave me the ticket. It said for a month and a half later, it said for February 8th. And I never forget it because my birthday is February 7th.
Yeah.
We were living in Houston at the time. It was in St. Charles Parish and on the West Bank.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I get up. I drove, asked my wife, I drove all the way 5 hours from Houston to New Orleans. And when I got there, sir, we don't have a ticket on the docket for you. I'm sorry, I had a ticket today. I had to come in. I want to pay, want to get it straight. I wouldn't go try to dispute it. I just want to, you know what I'm saying? I'm
Pay
getting
it
to
and
take
get
you
everything done.
Sir, there's no ticket on the docket for you.
She never turned.
She didn't turn it in.
She didn't turn the information in. Yeah. Dope.
All from doing the right thing.
Dope. Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks.
All from doing the right thing.
Yeah.
All from doing the right thing. And just like when I was in the car with you, man, I had just came from the courthouse making sure shit was straight with my license.
Mm-hmm.
I picked you up from work.
Yeah,
I'm taking you home.
Mm-hmm.
We see 3 cop cars coming in the opposite direction of us. As they're coming, I see the first one make a U-turn when he see 2 black males in the car.
Facts.
Soon as I seen him to make the U-turn in the middle of his U-turn, I made him feel silly. What I did, bro?
Pulled over.
I pulled over as soon as I seen him in the middle of his U-turn. I pulled over. They didn't even have a chance to turn around good. I was already on side the road with the windows rolled down, stopped.
And you know how young and dumb I am? I'm looking at him like, what the fuck?
He looking at me like, man, what the fuck you using gonna pull over? I said, nah, I'm gonna stop it right here. I said, I'm not posing no threat. They walk up to the car, and this is how I made them feel shameful for what they did. He walked up to the car. He said, hey, what's going on, man? I said, what's going on, man? I seen you turn around, and I went ahead and stopped. I knew you was coming behind me. I just stopped. I ain't even make you come behind me. I went ahead and pulled over. I pulled over before he even turned his lights on.
Yeah, you fucked him up that day.
His everything about him stopped. Oh yeah, man, we were just trying to see what was going on, man. You know, it's a lot going on out there.
What he said though, y'all got
no, dude. He came today. Say got a lot going on. He said, well, you guys don't have anything you got to worry about. I said, no, we good. You don't have any grenade launchers, no rocket launchers, M16s, guns, or anything, grenades. I said, what I told him
on Call of Duty.
On Call of Duty. That's the only place I got some shit like that. He bust out laughing like he just did and told me have a nice day. And then this is about almost 10 years ago. 8 at least.
Yeah.
Because I was in the expedition then.
Yeah, you were.
You know what I mean? So man, listen.
Wait, you wasn't in there?
No, I was in the expedition. And so he
yeah, that was about 8 years ago. Because I was behind.
When we pulled off, what did I tell you? I said, LaShawn, that's why I rolled all the windows down. And I said he could have called. I said he could have. What did I tell you? I said he could have called me to his car when he pulled me over with his speaker. He wanted to walk up to the car to see if he smelled marijuana to have right to search us. That's why I don't smoke and ride.
Facts. And that's
come on, man.
I got jammed the other day. It's just what the first thing he said. He did follow protocol. He said, do you have a card to smoke marijuana? No, sir, I don't. He said, well, I smell it in the car. I said, I'm going to keep it real with you. I smoke every day in this car. I smoke, and I ain't smoked since. That was what I when I called you. That was a week ago. That was what a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I ain't smoked since in the car. You know, you said I ain't.
I said all that to say this, man. I have always gotten the energy back from cops that they
Yeah,
have get that
yeah,
it's I had the only time I had a cop mess over me was the first time I ever got a ticket, got pulled over, anything. That's the only time. And he looked like me.
yeah.
Pulled up to my I had just got my car. I was 18, 18 at the time. And so I'm 18. We're going to a basketball game. I pulled up in front of his house, facing this way. His house is on my right, passenger seat right there. As soon as I pull up, I had to call and told him I was around the corner. I pull up, he come outside, he get in the car. I drive probably 5 houses down before the next intersection. Well, the cop is sitting right there at the intersection. So I'm driving. As soon as I get by right there, he pull out, cut his flashes on, and cut me off. And so he cut me off, and then he do the whole protocol, get out. This is my first ticket. This is my first time getting pulled over and anything. So I get out. I'm in Banks by the way on 71st. I'm in Banks on 71st.
Bankstown,
And
USA.
so I'm stopping right there, and he doing this whole thing. He searched the car. Ain't nothing in the car. This, that, and the other. He said, "Where y'all going?" I said, "Man, we in high school, bro. We're seniors in high school. We headed up to the gym. We headed to the basketball game, and couldn't find nothing. This, that, and the other. See how young we was. Guess what? He gave me a ticket for
What the?
obstructing a driveway. He gave me a ticket for. I said, "That's his house." I was pulling up to just pick him up. You gonna keep arguing with me? Nah, I'm good.
See, that's.
And when you young, you always have a cousin in the family who know people who know people.
Mm-hmm.
So you always on that, man, bro. I'm gonna call Cuz and just see if Cuz could get somebody to handle the ticket for me. So I called Cuz, and Cuz got somebody that can handle the ticket for him. And when the nigga handled the ticket for him, the nigga say, "Yeah, I ain't gonna show up in court. I'm gonna throw it out, but tell your cousin don't be going over there because that's a known drug house." Ain't no fucking known drug house. You just ain't have nothing else to do, and you was in the
Yeah,
wrong, and you
and
wasn't
that's
man enough
where.
to say you was wrong. But that could have jaded me against all cops. I had too many good incidents with cops after that for
But
to let that stick to me.
that's what I was telling you. At the same time, think about me. I've ran into 20 bad cops before I met a good one with you. Every time I met a cop, it was a bad experience.
Yeah.
I either got beat up, I either got stomped out, a nigga either put some false charges on me or just told me I fit the description or something. But nigga, I look like everybody around here. What
Right.
do you? How do I fit? Like, if that's the case, everybody fit the description. But
We
but I had to also learn when I grew up and realized the predicament that a cop is in. That's why I say they should give cops like honestly, they should give cops like a psych evaluation that I feel like a lot of cops be scared. Like, and that's not you're not gonna be able to do your job to the fullest of extent if you are scared or you're timid or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
have you
this
ever been a mortician?
Ricky Smiley made a good point.
You
He
ever
said,
embalmed a body?
say it again.
Have you ever embalmed a body?
No, ever. Not ever. No.
Have you ever been a trapeze artist, like swing back and forth at the circus, catch people, flip from this one, flip to that one?
Never.
Have you
No.
ever been a surgeon,
Never.
cut people open? You don't know their experiences. You can't tell them what they can't be at work. Because when you go to work, you have a feeling. Probably the feeling probably is I don't want to be at this bitch. But nobody's there telling you that you shouldn't do that because your ability to not somebody's ability to not care at your job can cost a kid their life. Somebody who don't want to be at work can cost somebody their life. Just the same way for him. But nobody can't tell LaShawn he can't go to work or one of your subordinates, one of the
Mm-hmm.
people under you.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never done their job. I don't know what it's like to have the power to have deadly force on me and can use it at my discretion.
Fact.
Like, think about that. You sign up for some shit, and then you get thrust into some shit, and you got a split decision second to make. Split decision. No matter what, you right, and no matter what, you wrong. When the
I
cop
mean, a split decision though.
when the cop
If
pulls
if
up
you
and he
have a
sees a
split
little
decision,
girl with a butcher knife in her hand running towards another little girl in the swing act of trying to stab her, and he has to gun that little girl down. He's wrong for killing that little girl in everybody's eyes. He could have did something else, but he's right because he saved a life.
no, you're not right because you have all other means to protect the little girl.
Okay, why?
You have a
No,
taser.
listen,
You have a
listen, listen,
baton.
listen.
You
In the when he pulled up, he got out. The little girl is running with the knife. He shot her. Watch this in the act of swinging at the other little girl. If he doesn't do that, somebody in that situation had to die.
so wait. No, they didn't have to
No,
die. Listen,
somebody was going to
listen.
die.
So he couldn't have hit her with a taser, and she would have
Okay,
reacted the same way.
LaShawn, if I got a taser on my side and I got a gun on my side and I see somebody about to stab you, I'm not grabbing the taser.
Why? If it's gonna stop you as well as the
LaShawn,
firearm.
you are giving unrealistic expectations in an unrealistic situation. I'm talking about brother to brother. I actually care about you and know you.
Yes, that's what I'm
Watch
saying.
this. I ain't tasing no nigga who trying to kill you. I'm not doing that. And listen, I'm not doing that. Can't nobody tell me. And I'm telling you right now, if somebody has a knife trying to kill me and you got a taser or you got a gun, man, bang them down.
Facts,
Don't let them
facts.
have any kind of opportunity to stab me. And those cops are paid to have those emotions. We get to do it for free on the love. They sign up for it.
They real, yeah.
What I'm telling you right now is can't nobody do you nothing in front of me. Nothing. And if I got deadly force in my hand, that's what I'm using. Period. They get paid to have those emotions.
See,
I do that.
that's different. We talking about me and you, like we have a bunch. I'm saying like just civilians, regular civilians.
He got listen. Imagine pulling up and I gotta protect both of them. And one of them is trying to kill the other one. I don't know them. And one has a knife and one is running for her life. One is trying to take her life. This all I see. This all I know when I pull up. I don't know them. I got the call.
Right. I'm just reporting to the car.
And
Right.
I'm not on here trying to be just all pro cop, pro cop, pro cop. What I'm telling you is though, McDonald's has gotten your order wrong and you went back, which means that it was just one bad burger maker. So what I'm trying to tell you is all cops ain't bad. You got bad ones that do some fuck shit. But if something happened, who you calling?
Yeah, you calling the people. Facts. You calling the people. Amen. You calling the people. You calling the people. But
Come on, man.
That's real
It's just
talk.
and
That's
that's
real
just
talk.
and I just always want to be objective. I always want to walk in and say, hey, how can Ernest be wrong? How can I be wrong in this situation? How can I be wrong? And then most of the time, when when I'm empathetic and put myself in somebody else's shoes, I tend to see things holistically and then I come up with a point that I can stand on. In certain situations, I look at it like, man, he was dead wrong. He didn't have to do that.
Facts. That's how I learned. That's how I learned. That's how I
But in
learned to
some
look at other
situations, I'm
people's
like, God
point of
damn.
view.
And God damn.
Yeah.
Like
It's
some situations, I'm like, God damn.
I mean, it was nothing they can do.
It was
Yeah.
nothing. And the thing about it is though, you can tell when a cop being an asshole and flexing his muscle. You can
Facts.
tell.
Yeah.
You can tell when he's just trying to get one off. You can tell, but you also can tell when, man, if I was in a situation, I'd be at home because I would have just took my L. You not gonna win on side the road. You can't hold court on side the highway.
For real shit.
You can't.
Real shit. Yeah.
And
There's
even
been a
if they
lot
say,
of situations.
even if they say Can you place your hands behind your back for me? You're going in tonight, sir. What? What did I do? Place your hands behind your back for me. You might can't beat the ride, but you can beat the charge.
Facts. Facts.
You might can't beat the ride, but you can beat the charge. You ain't gotta die.
Real shit. Cause I ain't
You
gonna
ain't gotta
lie.
die.
It's been a lot of times I went to jail and
I'd have been pulled over
I
for some bullshit
knew it
too,
was
dog.
bullshit and I just couldn't do nothing about it. But
And where you at right now?
and I'm here right now.
You here right now?
I'm here right now. That's what. Yeah. Yeah. I'm agreeing with you.
I have
It's
ran
a
into
lot of
I have
situations
ran
I
into
knew.
more good cops than bad ones. And I have to acknowledge that. It's about a good the 90%, 95% of the cops that I have ran across, but I don't feel like
I
they
ain't
were
gonna
trying
lie.
to do
Out
me
of
something.
100%, it's about 40. It's about a 60-40. It's about a 60 good cops and 40 bad cops. I ain't gonna lie. Cause you gotta, man.
I disown them bitches when I
I
used to be down
literally
bad, riding
say,
dirty and
bro, I
shit.
literally, my aunt, my mama, and God rest her soul, my grandma. I miss
Rest
you,
in peace,
baby.
Momo.
Rest in peace, Mama Lily. They all went. This how old this was. The apartments on fuck what that is. Ardenwood, I want to say. Yeah. It used to be the old tall timbers.
Yeah.
Dre stayed in them when right before they turned it whatever the name was at the tall timbers.
I remember.
But we sitting out there, we in the car. I ain't gonna lie, we in the car smoking. But we had to just smoke the whole blunt.
I forgot.
And I threw the window, I threw the blunt, the little roach out the window. We had nothing on us. The police pull up, see us in the car. They riding around the complex. We had to see them riding around the complex. This what made me throw the little piece. They pull up, they come straight to Drake car. You know, my mama house burned down the day before. My mama house burned down. The keys to the car that we were in was in my mama car. I mean, in my mama house.
Right.
So they come outside. They get up on the car and tell us all come outside. I mean, get outside the car and you know what I'm saying. They got us out there in literally boxes and socks. They just stripped us everything. So my mama and them they came outside. By this time, it's my mama, it's D, and it's my grandmother. They out there recording. So the police telling them go inside and they thinking they just regular civilians. They like go inside and this and that. But my mama and I already recorded them slapping me and Rodney. It's me, Rodney, and Drake. They slapping Rodney. So by this time when they slapping Rodney, I'm flashing out. Man, y'all got my cousin fucked up. You hear me? Like y'all tripping. You hear me? Like man, they get to slapping me, punching me. You hear me? They beating us out that bitch, but they don't know this is my mom and my grandma and my auntie standing up here recording y'all. Right. So Deedon came downstairs. By this time, when they got the beating on me, she came downstairs and got to walk around all their cars, getting their car number and their badge number and all that. And so when they found out, cause my mama had to flashed out, she was like, y'all, you know my sons and this and that. Like y'all don't even know these my kids. Like y'all doing all this and that. And so, you know, the police told my mama, oh, we've been trailing them for a while. They've been riding around smoking weed. So my mama say, baby, if you find the keys to that car and start that car up and show that car move, you could take them to jail right now. How we riding somewhere and the keys burnt up in the house? My mama say, baby, I just lost everything I ever worked for. You know what I'm saying? They out there just brutalizing the nigga.
Right.
Talk about some weed. Like, nigga, we got that. Like, got it searched everything. Dre drove this car in a month.
Toe up.
The heads blew on the car. That's why the keys is at my mama's house. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's just little situations like that be like, damn, y'all really ain't had to do. They got 30 unsolved murders out here. Y'all here worried about weed.
Right.
Like,
Shit
it
crazy.
was like, man, that shit that crazy. Like, it's just like, man, I done
had-
been through so much shit with the police that just
I got handled
could tell
bad
you
one
stories.
night.
You'll be like, nah, bro.
I got handled bad one night, bro, but I was down bad.
Listen, you
I was
always down bad, but
bad.
An officer is trained to handle those situations.
But I don't see life that way, right?
No, it's not about what were you trained to do.
No,
If I train you to your job right now, if I train you to deliver this shit and get this done and protect yourself, protect other people around you, what are you out here asking people what they doing out here? You worried about the other drivers and all that? No, I'm not paying you for that.
okay,
I'm paying you to protect what's around you and make sure there's no wrecks, there's no, there's no break-ins, there's no none of that. I'm
I got
paying
you.
you to do that.
I got you.
What is all this other stuff?
I don't see life that way. Let me explain it to you. If I stop going to work right now,
Mm-hmm.
the end result is me losing my house.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get to get mad at how the bank come and takes my house.
Facts.
I
Facts.
don't get to be mad at how the police officers and the constables take my things out of this house and throw them on side the road. I don't get mad at how they do their job because the first thing was me not going to work. That's how I see
Facts. That's
life.
on you. Right. Right.
So if the cops, if I'm down bad, if I'm 21, 20, 21, walking down Dallas Drive, pants sagging off my ass, bandana tied around my head, bottle of gin in one hand, a blunt in another hand, wide open, walking in the dreams, toe up, about 20 cops walking on foot towards me, and I get slammed on the car and handle bag, get a marijuana ticket, an open container ticket, and an open intoxication ticket. But I got slammed on the truck, nigga threw my bottle, slammed it down, called me a stupid motherfucker. All this shit handled me bad. I had to eat all that because the first thing I did was be out there with my pants falling off my ass, drunk with a bottle in my hand with illegal substances in my other hand.
So
Watch
you
this, watch this. I can't get mad at how he did his job because I put myself in that situation. I did that.
okay? You can't get mad at how he did his job, but at the same time, do you feel that if they weren't trained for that, nobody told them, "Hey, listen, you're gonna run into intoxicated people. You're gonna run into people who are under the influence. You're gonna run into people, gangsters, thugs, whatever they want to call
I'm the one that
people
night that
who."
didn't have anything on him, that didn't have no bad record, that didn't have no felonies, no nothing. I don't
But
know.
just like you told me though,
I
just
don't
like
know what he running
look,
into with
just
the
like you
next
told
nigga.
me though, just like you told me though. LeSean, everything you got going on, you didn't put that behind you. Don't do nothing, you know what I'm saying, illegal besides marijuana and you know what I'm saying, you drank a little bit. But other than that, listen, how if they ran into 30 gangsters and thugs before they met you, they've been on shift since 2 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock. They done ran into 30 motherfuckers who just out they top, just literally,
Right.
you
So
know what I'm
they on
saying? Just
guard.
out their body.
Right.
Exactly. So don't handle me how you handle them
How
other
he,
motherfuckers
how you know
who
you're not that? How can you
I'm
understand?
that's where that's what I'm saying. The training comes in as
How can
you
you
don't approach me like you just approach
how can you
when
understand
you
my
go
logic? Listen, how can you
no,
understand my logic when I say about the cop
this
who
perfect
pulled me
example for
over?
my job. If I just had a person complaining about some shit, telling me what they spent and what they got and what they did for their kid and all this, look, I might give you every bit of $1,000 back. But listen, when that next person come in, I'm not gonna treat you even if you complain about the same shit, I'm not gonna treat you on the same level or put you on the same caliber as that person before me. You know what I'm saying? Or that person before you who came
You
and
can't use that analogy because in the before that happens, that person didn't do anything that caused y'all interaction but come into the place. They listen, how can you understand my logic when I tell you, hey son, I would have never met this cop if I wasn't speeding, and then the ticket is my fault. So how can you understand that logic? And when I turn around and say, hey, because the nigga slammed me down because I had an open container and handed me bad because I was out there, shit, I shouldn't have been out there down bad. Why can't you understand that logic?
Because there's two different scenarios. If you, it's like I just said, if you approach me with disrespect, of course I'm gonna have disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Like you said in that logic with the female cop who pulled you over, she didn't come at you in no disrespectful way. She didn't come at you in no disrespectful manner. You knew you was doing something wrong in the same aspect. In this situation, the person knew they was doing something wrong. You smoking weed out, weed ain't legal.
What if she'd have pulled me over and would have been a straight motherfucking asshole? What if she'd have just came to my car, hey, could you step out for me, step to the side? I'm talking about
street. But what you told me is how you conduct yourself.
No, what if she would have did that? What if she would have been a straight, complete, no matter how nice I was, she would have been an utter asshole to me the whole time while she was standing there interacting with me. Now what?
I mean,
it is still incumbent upon me to handle my business. And watch this. Yeah. If I wouldn't have been speeding, I would have never got her attitude.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's me.
Yeah, that's real shit. That's real shit.
It's me.
Shit. Like, yeah, that's real shit. Like he said, nigga, I look like a criminal.
And it's so funny. We've been going live for 50 minutes now, and everything I just said leads back to the title of the live stream tonight. Free content.
Free content.
It's you. You're the content.
You're the content. Yeah.
That's the title of the stream tonight.
Yeah.
It's on you.
Yeah.
Everything is on you.
Yeah.
Even if you're not in control of what happens to you, bro, you are in control of how you respond to it. So you are always in control.
So that's like these last couple of weeks that let me know, like, you are in control of what's going on. Cause I had all the, man, I'm talking about I just knew I was going to jail in those friends. Like, you could tell me I wasn't going to jail. Like, I had to call, I had to make phone calls.
You was here to live in Spanish.
I thought I was in living Spanish. Then I told, and you know what fucked me up? I told
Spanky Johnson.
Again. That's Spanky's Bulls. That's Spanky's Bulls. That's Spanky's Bulls.
Y'all boys know Spanky?
Yeah.
Spanky Johnson.
Spanky Johnson? Yeah, Spanky Johnson.
Spanky Johnson?
Still played on the boys' band. Yeah,
boy, you thought you was...
I thought I was gone. Hey, look, I thought I was gone. And you know what fucked me up, though? I went and got my hair cut the next day.
Ooh, in jail, fresh as a bitch.
I went and got my hair cut the next day. I said, man, I say, cuz be thugging. I say, cuz. I say, you know, I'm talking Frank.
Yeah.
I said, cuz. I said, man, I know you'd have been, you know, fucked up out there a couple times in Livingston. I said, say, bro.
They ain't bad.
Nigga ain't bad. Cuz, who you got pulled over by? I say, cuz, I got pulled over by the sheriff. He say, nigga, I been pulled over by the sheriff, the city, and the state trooper. And I went to jail every time. God damn, cuz. I say, cuz, what you did? What you had on you? Found.
You did it.
How
dare you?
You did it, cuz.
I think I counted some shit. They let me go. They couldn't let that go. They let me know. They couldn't let that go. Yeah. And that's what let me know, like, they got a job to do. Listen, if you got some shit like I had, look, man, go ahead about the business. You know, slow it down for me, keep it real. You got some shit like, look, I can't overlook this. You got to go. We got to take you on down.
And your past matters, bro. Your past matters.
I didn't know that.
I have had cops pull me over. Go run I'm down bad. I'm gonna take my little speeding ticket. I'm gonna even take my little lick. Go back and run my name and come back to the car and say, dog, you in your mid-30s, early 30s. It's been a while since I've been pulled over. You're early to mid-30s and you ain't got no felonies, no nothing on your record, man. Nigga, you one of the good ones.
Yeah, real
man,
shit.
Slow this bitch down and go
I
ahead and head to the house.
Man, I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro.
And when he said that, it's like it made me feel some type of way. Like, just because I don't have no felonies, that don't mean the next man who does, you know what I'm saying?
Right, facts.
Doesn't deserve the same leniency and respect that I just got. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it let me know, shit, your past matter. credit.
Real
Your credit
shit.
matters.
Real shit.
That shit matter.
Real shit. I just had let me know that. I just had a young dude the other day, man. Shout out to that, man. I just had a young dude the other day, and we just chilling, running there, and he said, "Man, how old are you?" I said, "Man, I'm 29." And he was like, "Get the fuck out of here."
Couldn't believe it.
He was like, "Bro, ain't no way you 29." He said, "When you turn 30?" I said, "Man, October 11th." He said, "You about to turn 30 this year?" He said, "Say, bro, I thought you was like 24, 25." He said, "Man, I ain't the shit you be telling me like that you been through." He said, "Man, I ain't never think about that." And he was like, "Man,
Yeah.
if when people tell me the type of stories, I feel like they're a convicted felon. They done did time, they this and that." And I'm just looking at him like, nah, bro.
Nah, I ain't jumping
Nah.
in the deep end that quick, bitch. Nah, not like that.
I ain't never been like down bad like that. Like,
Right.
nah, they just but they let me know it's so many people, bro, who younger than me who like are convicted felons who like just
Long
never gonna
starter.
get there. Yeah,
That
like
second chance.
yeah, never gonna get that chance,
Man,
bro. And
the way
that's
I view it,
bad, bro.
the
That's
way I view
bad.
it, the way I view it is most brothers who are convicted felons or my sisters, that is like they're forcing you to be an entrepreneur and get it on your own.
Facts.
Do not submit,
Facts.
and we all got to start somewhere. You have
Mm-hmm.
to start with something to get something. So you might have to,
Facts.
how my mom used to say, you used to have to eat a mile of shit to get an inch of grass.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You got to eat a mile of shit to get an inch of grass.
That's
You know what
facts.
I'm saying?
That's
It is what it
That's
is.
facts.
So you might have to just go through that
The emotion.
the motion of checking that box at the end of that receipt.
Yeah.
I mean, end of that resume or end of that
Mm-hmm.
application. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? You have to go through that, and then you just get a couple of dollars in your pocket to invest in yourself with something. But I think it's forcing you to forcing you to boss up, because when I didn't learn that until I moved to Texas. And when I moved to Texas, I ran into so many brothers that were in the trucking business, and they all had their own thing going on, or they ran up under somebody, but they still were making significant amount of money. And when I say significant, I mean 250,000 dollars a year before expenses. So I say
Mm.
even if it's 250 and you chop that in half
Mm-hmm.
for new tires, oil change, maintenance on the truck all year, just chop that on half, they still profiting 125. You see what I'm saying? After
Facts.
taxes and expenses, that's still a good bit of money to bring home. So these brothers, and these not brothers who are on the road all day. These brothers who leave home at 6 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, and they're at home for 5 and 6 in the afternoon. They
Mm-hmm.
right there. They running local. So when I met most of those brothers, man, I get to talking to them and striking up stories with them, man. All of them were convicted felons. All of them, for the most part, had some shit on their record, or been sold something, or got caught down bad in their younger life, and they turned that into, I gotta find something for myself. And they got a CDL, or they started a business, and they prepared on their own. So
That's real shit, bro. Because a lot of young brothers feel like if they, you know what I'm saying, they fucked up in their past and they down bad, they just gotta resort to selling drugs, which
mhm,
is everybody don't want to
the
say it. I'm
easy
gonna
way
keep it
out, the
real.
cop out.
I'm gonna keep it real. That shit is a trap.
It's a trap.
If you ain't got over $100,000 right now and you selling drugs, you need to stop it.
It's too late to be the
It's
dope
it's
man.
too late to be the dope man.
Chill
Like
out.
it's, these old love you till you broke, man. It's
Chill
like,
out.
watch your friends real close. They get
Chill out.
life up and coat. Man,
For
chill
real.
out, real shit. Like, and it's so many dudes, bro, that I know that I grew up with that's in the system for shit like that, and it's just like, man, once you look back, that shit ain't worth it,
I'd be
man.
so excited. I'm 38. A lot of people don't know. I'm 38 years old.
You know, I'm finna be 30. You know, I'm finna be
Bro,
30. I'm knocking on it. I'm
I
knocking on
I be so
it.
happy just to see people who I grew up with. I don't care. Listen, I
Facts,
don't care
facts.
what they doing. I don't care where they are. If I see you, know what I say? What's happening, man? Oh, what up, Big E?
Mm-hmm.
Man, shit, good to see you, my nigga. You too, bro. Shit, what you been up to? Shit, the same thing you been up to? Shit, we rush to get grown to pay bills.
Real
You
shit.
know what I mean? I tell them, you
Real
right about that shit, my nigga. You right about that shit. I tell
Real
them that shit. We rush to get grown to pay bills.
Real shit, mama.
You know what I'm saying? And I be like, man,
Stupidest
bro,
thing
it's
I
good
ever
to see
did.
you,
Wish
bro.
I was grown.
I said, man, bro, I'm happy to see you, bro. You're not in a box or you're not in a cage. So you
Yeah.
have a chance.
Yeah. Facts. Facts.
You have a chance. You're not in the box and you're not in the cage. I know it's scary. I know people that ain't never coming home. Like they are alive and I will never see them again. They in that bitch. Life. Like they in that bitch. Or when they do get out, man, my grandkids gonna be in college.
That's sad, bro. It's sad, real shit. It's
Like
sad.
Brandon Mack say, man, he visited the prison. He asked the nigga, man, how long you been up in here? Shit, ever? You know he in here for a long time when you take the foe off that motherfucker.
Ever, nigga,
Shit, ever?
Forever, nigga.
Ever. So you know this nigga in here for a long time if you take the foe off this motherfucker.
And that wasn't my cup of tea, man. Like people thinking, like, man, I don't know how these dudes do it. All that man, that jail shit.
That shit
I ain't
ain't
with
what's up,
that.
bro. I do not like
I ain't
don't like
gonna lie
walking
to
up to
you.
a door and that bitch don't open.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't
I
never
can't control it.
I ain't never been nothing less than a man. Say this jail shit ain't for everybody. If you like your freedom, you like women, man, that shit ain't for you.
Anywhere where ass ain't running free
It ain't for me. Oh God.
I swear.
Oh,
I'm
God.
serious, but these little dudes got to like each other to keep going back.
Say it's nothing.
And if that's what it is, say that.
But it's nothing can make me go
Just
back
don't
there.
go kill nobody. I'll take you to a club that specifies in what you like. We'll find one. We'll help you Google it. We'll send you the direction. For real, you can go there and you can have all the fun you want to. Just don't kill nobody to go live a lifestyle that you want to live, dog. Because that has to be what it is.
Say, it's nothing else around it. Like,
man,
come on, like man. When people, like I tell a lot of people, jail ain't scary.
If you out here trying to kill somebody to prove a point to who you
listen, it's nothing scary about jail. I just feel like I didn't like the structure of it. Nobody gonna tell me when to go to the bathroom. Nobody gonna tell me when to eat. Nobody gonna tell me when to shit. Nobody gonna tell me when I go see my woman. Like it is not finna happen.
Claude Banks going to the tunnel. Claude Banks going to the tunnel.
Going to the tunnel, man. I just never I wasn't never okay with it.
Me either, bro. Let's
I wasn't never okay
Let's see.
with
Hold on one second. Let's get the camera straight. Do we got a problem? So, bro, I've been
For
listening. We back.
Let's go. Let's
Thank
go.
y'all
Let's
for
go.
being with us, bro.
Let's go. Appreciate y'all.
Take
We
a little
appreciate
intermission.
y'all.
Take a little intermission, little brain break.
You know.
You know what I mean? That's a good conversation, bro. We
Mm-hmm.
not hate cop over here, bro. I'm not hate cop. I am not. I have a niece who is a police officer, and I thank her for her service. You know, a good bit of people I know. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Good bit of people I know, man. Shout out to the good cops.
I like how you said it. The good cop.
Hey. Man, I got a video I want us to react to, bro. It is a music video. It's a little different than what we used to do, but I got to do this because it's showing love and support to somebody who I really got love for, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll give you a little backstory. This person is to me, I met this person through somebody in my family was with somebody in his family and they didn't work out, but we still considered ourselves as family, as cousins, you know what I'm saying? As people. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me? No blood, but I just see him and he's probably mid 20s right now, 25, 26, or maybe a little younger than that, 24. And I remember when he was about 15 or 16, man, we and him just had a talk. He always reminded me of myself, just kind of tall, kind of on the heavy set side. You know what I'm saying? I remember having a talk with him, bro. And I was like, man, bro, you that dude. You know what I'm saying? Man, shit, you're a big dude. I'm a big dude, man. Your smile, the best thing you got, use that bitch. Whatever you got, use it. Walk up to a little chick, tell her, yeah, I know I'm a big boy, but I still want you, man. What's happening with you? I'm what's good with you? And I told him that. And like a month later, his mama sent me a message and she said, I don't know what you told my son, but I want to tell you thank you because he came alive. I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And if he always called me big cousin, whenever he posts his music, I would repost it. You know what I'm saying? I just always wanted to show him love. You feel me? And we finna react to something that I seen in the making. You know what I mean? And I seen him coming. He just needed a chance, and he finally got his chance. So we're gonna react to this video. It's by an artist that's signed by Yo Gotti, Big Boogie. He is real friends with Fat Chapo, who I'm speaking about right now. And we're gonna react to his video. Sean's never seen the video, but this is like his big time. It's a big deal, bro. It's a good look for him.
Debut.
Do me a favor, open that door for me again, bro. I closed it, but we finna make sure open that door, get a little breeze coming in here, make sure everything good. We're gonna react to that video, bro. It was just a breath of fresh air to see somebody who I know doing something positive. You know what I mean? It felt good to see him finally get some shine, bro. You know what I mean? It did. So let's see. Let's see how we gonna do this. All right, you ready?
Let's go.
Let's roll. This is Big Boogie Problem featuring Fat Chapo. Let's go.
Big dude, big dude. Chapo, Journey, big. EJ, talk to him. See, I'm the nigga that they left for dead. I'm the one that kept working and had a broken leg. I'm an artist, but I'm thugging, keep one in the head.
Nigga shot a video at the racetrack. That's some shit I
At the
can fuck with.
racetrack, yeah.
That's some shit I can
racetrack.
fuck with, man. Nigga hang out the top of
shit.
the car, shoot a video at the racetrack, man. I ain't lying. See, this bitch nice.
I can have a snake around me, they might lay some eggs.
I can't have no snake around me. They might lay some eggs. That's fire.
These niggas tower like a motherfucker. I know some niggas did ain't right, they shot they blood, brother. I'm not the old boogie no more, I used to love trouble. I got reason with some niggas.
That's a good look, bro.
Mm.
You can cut up with your dudes at the gas station, bro. Everybody having fun. Everybody look like they eating. Everybody look like they winning. It's a good look, bro.
Come my thug brothers, they feel like mud brothers. Track on be drag racing, bitches be hell taking. CMG gangland, we them niggas be regular. Uzi got a nigga, bitch, I'm out there, I'm having making. I don't like
Louisiana?
Yeah, he from North Louisiana, Tensas Parish or Tallulah.
Tallulah.
I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know
okay.
which
I know
he from that
Tallulah.
area, and
Yeah.
he grew up in he's from that area, but he got his start and he got his roots in Memphis. So everybody relates to him from Memphis, but he's from Louisiana.
They my niggas on hell reasons. Take off the Molly in that demon, he hell Haitian. I can't hit that Draco thing and stop with his hell drinking. I can't focus on it.
I like the nigga energy.
Bitch, I'm big good, ain't no half mate. We got a problem, cause we are solving. We got a problem, cause we are solving. We got a problem. We got a problem. We got a problem.
This bitch catchy.
Yeah, I fuck with it. Yeah,
This bitch catchy. I ain't lying. See, I like that chorus on that bit. I ain't lying. He did his thing on here. Corn, aka Fat Chopper, you did your shit, bro.
It came a long way and I can't let a nigga stop me. Even call my phone if you ain't talking about a profit. From the streets of generalizing and that crazy nigga bitch. Then leave that pussy slapping. Fucking back to the top. Where I'm gorilla TBG nigga. Bitch, I'm popping. It took some losses, seen some people change. They wasn't silent. G died from my ass. Feel like my soul left my body. Bitch, come try me. I'm clutching the lethal weapon. Retarded in the section. Off a way of business. We thugging and living reckless. And if you got a problem, we gon' pull up and correct it. Yeah, you know the switch don't even miss it. Now do we got a problem cause I don't do no talk? Do we got a problem cause I do the stalk? Yeah. Nigga, do we got a problem? Nigga, do we got a problem? Cause
I like that smile on your face.
Hey.
He ate that bitch, did it?
He
He did it. Shit out that bitch, man. You did your shit, boy.
we are solving.
You did your shit, boy.
And we got a problem.
Yeah, I've been listening all day, bro. I done have. Boris got me.
We got a
No
problem.
Yeah. I'm with it. I'm fucking with it.
Like a motherfucker. I know.
I'm fucking with it. I'm fucking with it. Shout out to them.
Hey, you know I know Fat Chopper for a long time. Yeah, he did this shit on that bitch.
He did,
Fat Chopper
bro.
for a long time.
He did, bro. That said when I seen that warmed my heart. That really did.
I'm gonna take Fat Chopper back to the way he used to get the smoke from his daddy. He used to pinch out his daddy's sack. Yeah, he used to come bring me the smoke. Yeah, I ain't lying. His daddy in that pack. Yeah, we making the day.
I swear that is a good feeling, bro. That is a good feeling to see somebody doing something positive, bro. It really is.
Yeah, that's why I be telling my brother, man, Big Drake.
Don't stop.
Say, bro, you gotta get back on that shit. I ain't lying. Big Drake got the ticket. He don't realize it, but he got the ticket. You hear me?
I always feel like I got the ticket. I tell you, follow me, I got the ticket.
Tell the nigga, man, follow me, I got the ticket. I'm gonna get us out this bitch.
Man, bro, what's going on, bro? Say, I heard something, bro, and it made me think. What do you think about the statement I'm finna tell you? Let's see. Hold on. Give me a second. We got I heard a statement that said that I want to ask you a question. Do women listen or do women interpret?
For the most part, they interpret. And I'm gonna say, because speaking of my experience, when you tell a woman what they want, they tell you what they want. They tell you what you should feel, what you should be asking for, what you should want.
Right.
And I always go back to you. I think about you when you say women have fought for everything they wanted and they've got it. So
Right.
now that they got everything they want to tell a man what he wants,
Well, he should.
what he should want.
Right.
You know,
That's the last thing to complain about.
that's it.
Because
That's
that's the
it.
last thing they can't
That's
control.
it. Is that's the last thing you don't have control over.
Right.
And it's just is weird, bro. Because now I sit back and I think about it, I'd be like, damn, she really just told me what I want and what I'm not gonna
right.
deal with, what I really want to deal with.
Right.
That's not that.
Well, I agree with the statement that women don't listen, they interpret, right? And the reason why I say that is because if you tell a woman something, she doesn't listen to what you said, she interprets what she heard.
Fact.
You know what I mean?
Fact.
So you can tell her something, but she's going to interpret what she heard. And what she interprets is what you should have said and what she wanted you to say.
Mm-hmm. That's facts.
So after she interprets that, she then says, I feel like,
Right.
which means that you just interpreted what you heard and said what you feel like. Your imagination just overrode your logic.
Mm-hmm.
When you say I feel like, that means your imagination is taking over. As soon as you say I feel like, and listen, when they say they feel like, they always look up. I feel like that's your imagination taking over.
Ooh,
Your logic is telling you something totally different, but that's not what they interpreted. They're different from us. That's just my opinion. They interpret what they heard. That's why sometimes you be like, you can say something and then they reply to you, be like, what are you talking about? Like, how did you get that from what I just said? Because they're telling you what they interpret. They interpret what you heard. They don't try to just listen to what you hear and understand it. They're gonna interpret what you heard. They're gonna apply what they want to apply. That it's like the truth, right? I always say is if you take the truth and you throw it in the air, it only sticks to what it's attracted to, and the truth is attracted to a lie. The truth stick to lies. That's why if you make a Facebook post and it's the truth, everybody who in the comment section that's mad, that truth has stuck to their lie in their life. That's why they in your comment section mad.
That's why they mad. Is the truth attracts to lies?
The truth is attracted to it. The truth is only attracted to lies. It only get along with lies. It's just like if I say, "Hey, this gorilla is silver," you be like, "Yeah, it's silver. Why the fuck we talking about that?" But if you tell me this blue, we finna have an argument.
Facts. Facts.
I'm gonna ask you, what the hell do you see?
What are you talking about?
And I feel like that's the way, but that knowing that about women, that tells you how you have to move. I don't think it's a detriment. I accept women for who they are. I believe that you should learn how to navigate around and with them. Right. Of course they're gonna interpret that.
Facts.
Yeah, they're going to interpret what they heard. So you have to give them a solution in what you say. That's what made Kevin Samuel so intriguing. He told them about themselves, and he told them they had to pay for the solution. If you do not give a woman a solution in what you're saying, she's going to interpret what she heard.
Facts.
She's going to come up with her own thoughts.
What she believes.
What she believes. It's cool. But as a man, you know that that's how it's going to end. You should move differently. Listen, they can't help it. They're not trying to do it. They're not trying to do it. But they always, if they love you and they're in a position to be with you, they want to please you. So when you tell them they're not doing something right, they feel attacked. Instead of saying how you want it or what you like. Now you can say what you want and how you like. The reason this is the difference between the two. If you say, hey, you ain't doing this right, she gonna feel attacked. If you say, hey, I like it this way, she's gonna feel attacked. But at least you have a ground to stand on when you say, hey, baby, I just suggested what I like. I didn't tell you what you wasn't doing. If you tell her what you wasn't doing, she's gonna feel attacked either way, because either way it goes, she's gonna interpret it that you're not happy with her. That's gonna be her interpretation. That you're not happy. That ain't what you said at all. What you said is, I like it that way.
Right.
So
I
they
don't
just
get that part.
I had to learn that about my wife. That she's trying to be my wife. So she's gonna interpret things in a certain way if I don't communicate them a certain way. It ain't what you say.
It's how you say
Oh, they
it.
get on my nerves with that.
It ain't what you say,
It's
it's how you say it.
I ain't lying, bro. And having daughters, bro, that daughters would definitely teach you that lesson. I ain't lying. I just be feeling defeated, bro. If I yell at my daughters or I bring my voice up, they get worse.
It's like
They crunch down on it. But if I talk sweet and nice,
weird because
they do it.
I be
And
telling
I have to figure
my
out.
fiance, I be like when she be like, I'm gonna get your dad and this and that, I be telling her like you don't just make her feel like I'm there for the discipline.
I'm not in charge of ass whoop.
Yeah, at all.
At all.
I'm not the ass whooping assignment. That's it.
You just want me to do
like,
it. Yep.
I'm not with
Pretty
it.
much.
Like that's why I always tell, like, don't make me be the bad person. Like, I'm gonna call you daddy if you know what you're doing. Like, no.
Don't call me.
You need to make her feel like you ain't playing with her. You gonna whoop her ass. You know, and it's weird, but I be getting through it.
We daddies, bro. Daddy, I look at my daughter. I look at my daughter. She's so fake. She could be on the other side of the room, and the steps she takes closer towards me, she get faker and faker, right? So she could be climbing on top of the counter, and I'm staring at her. So she climbed down, and I'm still staring at her. And she look off to the left or right. So I'm still staring at her. She walk, she look, fakely smile. I'm still staring at her. I love you, yay.
Love you, daddy.
I like you don't love me. You was over there jumping your ass on the goddamn counter over there. But I gave you that look. And then what I tell her, I'm trying to save you.
I'm
I'm trying to save you.
I'm
Don't you know your mom in the next room?
When she come in, it's over with.
It's over with for you. It's over with for you. Say, bro. My wife explained to me today what's going on with Irv Gotti. You heard on what's going on with Irv Gotti?
Yeah, Irv really on some weird shit right now. I don't know. Irv really, I don't know. He tripping.
No woman listen when statements are women listen when when statements are spoken correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Make it plain and clear. Didn't I just say that?
Yeah,
I
facts.
just said that. Shout out to Mama Tina, man. She
Yeah,
just
facts.
confirmed me, but you have to have a solution in it. If not, they're gonna feel attacked.
Yeah.
Like what? Like what? You at the end of the day, what
It's
you
facts.
talking?
It's facts
It
though.
is. It is.
Even if you say it in a nice way.
No, I got baby. But look at his laundry. This shit been piled up all week.
Yeah.
She feels attacked. You just told her she ain't worth shit. She can't
ain't
wash
doing
clothes.
shit with
No,
herself.
what you said was we need to take care of this laundry. It's getting kind of high. What she interpreted was she ain't shit.
Yeah,
She can't even keep the laundry up. You a horrible woman and you don't love her. But if you say, hey, babe, man, this laundry been piled up all week. This shit been crazy, babe. Look, tomorrow I'm off. We having a laundry date. We gonna tack this shit together. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
You told her and you gave her a solution. You have to give a solution, bro. You have to give a solution. You can't
They
just
need
be
that
going up.
security.
They
They need that
need it. They
security,
need it. They
yeah.
need it. They need it. They got to. They have to, right? Because you just A woman, an idle mind on a woman is a dangerous place, bro.
Bruh.
I ain't lying. I always say, the most. How can I put it? The weirdest place in the world is a woman's imagination, but the most dangerous place a woman can be is in a man's imagination.
Mm-hmm.
Them dudes who go knocking their old lady off because they think that she cheating or she leave and he can't handle it. That woman she's in his imagination.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that he's imagining bad that she's doing, he's gonna try to hurt her behind that. But the craziest place that you can ever be in the world is a woman's imagination.
Hmm.
For real, you know the craziest shit in the world? You ever woke up? I had a dream.
I had a dream.
It's the first
Now
thing
you
hit
now
the
you
roll
Martin
over.
Luther King.
Oh, good morning, babe. Good morning, babe. How you doing? Give me a. Mwah. I had a dream. What you had a dream about, babe? You ready?
You know you fucked up when a nigga say you ready. You ready for nigga what? Nigga, I just woke up. What you mean?
Women don't believe nothing more than their dreams and their intuitions, boy. I swear to God.
That intuition weird though.
Say, bro, no, it's not.
That intuition
No, it's
real.
not.
Listen.
No, the intuitions always tell them that we cheating, but it never tell them when we want to be. It never tell
right.
It never tell you when I'm horny.
It never tell you when I'm horny. It just tell you when I'm.
They never listen. They be sitting down. He put his pants leg on right to left leg this time, and he left home at 3:00 instead of 2. He cheating. My intuition, but she never sit down and be like, he walked out here kind of sad today. He need his dick sucked.
That's all he needs.
He just needs some. Say, babe, turn around and come back to the house. You forgot something right quick.
That's all you need.
Babe, my intuition told me that you needed something here. My woman's intuition. My woman's intuition.
Bro.
My woman's intuition.
Man, I don't believe that shit no more. Fuck all that.
I'm changing lives here. He just thought about it.
Tripping,
Your
man.
intuition only tell you bad shit.
It only tell you bad
It's like,
shit.
that's the devil. That ain't nothing but the devil.
Hey, that's the devil. Listen.
That's the devil.
But the devil.
Your intuition ain't real. It ain't real. I ain't lying.
It only tell you bad shit.
I only tell you. It only tell you when we cheat. It don't never
tell you when I'm on.
Your intuition don't never say, hold on, I need to shut the fuck up.
Woo. That's the intuition right there.
Yeah, your intuition don't ever say that.
It don't never say I need to shut my ass up. Like, man, oh, he right. He really right. It will never say that.
Your intuition don't ever say he right. But it tell you all the bad shit. Girl, go sit down. That's that crazy. That's what crazy look like. That's the crazy voice inside your head.
You know what you told me? All women are crazy.
Yeah, you just gotta find the crazy you like.
Find the crazy you like.
You just gotta find the crazy you like.
All women are crazy. All of them. Every last one of them are crazy.
I love you, mama. You included.
You
all
gotta
women,
find the crazy.
All women.
I tell my mama do it all the time. Listen, you a better man than me. Ain't no way I deal with that, boy.
Boy, you strong.
Boy, ain't no way.
Ain't nobody worried about your mama. I swear to God. What could say text messages are the devil and will definitely be misinterpreted. Yes, bro. Listen, that's part of the reason why I wanted my podcast, because Facebook posts are just like text messages. They don't have. If I text LaShawn, bitch, where you at? We about to go out. If somebody else who don't know us read that, it look like, bitch, where you at? We about to go out.
Right, like, yeah.
You can apply whatever emotions or whatever feelings onto it that you want to. That's why I tell people now, if I make a post on Facebook and you don't like what I say, I have a platform we can talk about. You can come here, you can hear my voice, you can hear my words, my thoughts. All you gotta do is pull up. Matter of fact, drop the link in the chat. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat right now. Anybody want to come up? You want to come up and talk? Come on, just hit the button. Come on up. You know what I'm saying? Anybody want to talk about it, but they never want
Talk
to do
about
that. But they want to talk shit on Facebook.
it.
Should I go in?
Definitely go in.
Man, listen. I hate the fact that we are in a time where everybody got it. Everybody doing it. Everybody on top. Everybody just like
Nobody's struggling.
social media is not real, y'all. It's
Them,
not real.
unless
Social
you get a
media,
check from it.
it's not real. Social media is everybody's highlight reel. They only showing you the best parts. It's the highlight reel. It's only showing you the best parts.
Mm,
I made a Facebook post the other day.
bro.
About this guy who met this lady, and he said that he didn't feel no pressure to take on no pressure to take on expensive dates or anything. They were able to just be around each other, talk about life goals and what they want in our life, come together on dreams, get married and love each other. He didn't say he didn't take her on those expensive dates. He just said he didn't feel pressure to do it. I reposted, and because there were other pictures tagged, screenshots tagged to that post of women clowning this brother, saying that he's cheap. Men only want to date women that apply to less. Why can't he take on fancy dates? He's a brokey, all this other stuff that these modern slurs be talking about. Slur is a whore and a slut mixed together, a slur. And so they were all on there saying disparaging things about this man, and I posted with the caption, "These hoes make me sick." And it's just like the truth. When I just said it, when you throw it in the air and it comes down, and whatever it sticks to, it's attracted to. Well, I had two slurs pull up in my comment section. That's who that truth spoke to when I said these hoes got on my nerves. I just told them that they got on my nerves. So they come in my comment section because I said one chick, this girl that I know, shout out to her. She says, but at the end of it, they got a marriage and direction in their life with each other. What's the big deal?
But
Spoken like a true sister with some sense about herself.
But she also said,
No,
I wouldn't allow a man to.
no, you skipping ahead. We ain't there yet.
Okay,
We
go
ain't there
ahead. Go
yet.
ahead. You right. Go ahead.
We ain't there yet. So Shamika posts that, and she's saying how, at the end of it, they're married, right? So I post under that, I say, yes, it ain't always been good over here either. We had a little struggle love in the beginning. Something cute. Everybody go through it. A little tough times. You know what I'm saying? And I left it at
That's
that.
what make the marriage.
The little chick. This heifer is pulls up in the comment section and says, "You just like that guy. Y'all both broke." I don't even know her. She was some random person from Facebook who must have seen the share and she came showed up. Then another chick who I know. This is a Hispanic chick who pulled up that I don't know at all. The girl who I know, the black girl who I know, is coming and say, "Ha ha, I laughed so hard at your comment." I politely asked both of them, "What did I ask them, bro?"
Where's your husband?
No, I didn't say
What?
that. What does your husband think about this post? Simple question. The truth stuck to them, and they didn't like the way the weight of the truth felt when I threw it in the air. Because both of them got really, really triggered because neither one had a man. Nothing I can't stand worse is a single loud hyena who don't have no results to prove anything she's saying. Nothing. You have no results to prove nothing you saying, but you have all the fucking advice in the world. You got a plan that worked, a foolproof plan, but you ain't had a man like you back ever. You've only had sex with men that you like. You ain't never had a sex with a man that like you back. Catch that. They in the comment section going hard. Oh, you ain't shit. You ain't this. You struggle. You this. You that. And what I kept saying, what does your husband think about this post? You ain't shit. You ain't this. You ain't that. Hey, you still didn't answer my question. What does your husband think about this post? Oh, you got jokes. You know I ain't married. You're just bitter because nobody who you likes like you back. So tell me what your husband thinks about this post. You ain't shit. You can't deal with a real black woman. That's why you went and got you a Latino. My wife Latino now. She's Latino. Baby, you a Mexican. Baby, you a Puerto Rican. Baby, you a Dominican. Baby, come on, man. My wife is a black woman. But just because she don't have a beer belly and wear attachments on top of her fucking head with cake of makeup on it on her with an inner tube wrapped around her waist, and you thinking she the shit, and she just because she don't look like you, act like you, don't mean she ain't black. And I always say, women, watch this, women hate each other, but they only come together to hate men. Other than that, they hate each other. They only come together to hate men. In that same thread was the Hispanic lady who came out of nowhere. Then you had the black girl who came out of nowhere. They teamed up as the single unmarried cum dumpsters that they are. They pulled up to go against me together. And then by the end of that thread, the black girl was shaming me as a black man for dating a Latino when I'm married to a black woman. Case in point, they proved me right right there. Just pure trash. They can stop getting mad in my comment section. They can stop getting mad at this podcast. I am not listen. I am not going to live my life outside of everything that got me to 38 in the position that I'm in. Clearly, it worked. Clearly. I'm not going against it. Everybody who my age or a little younger, we all was raised with values, and we were raised with moral principles and a certain code of ethics. We were, and y'all just acting like it don't exist no more. Y'all acting like it just don't exist. Like with your grandmother, and with your mom and your aunts, were people who raised you, taught you. Just because the world is moving a certain way now, that don't mean you conform to the world. You keep your standards about yourself. I'm not going to change that. I'm not going to, people know what they're getting when they're dealing with me. They know who I am. The ones who are here, they're going to be here. The ones who aren't, they won't. I'm here for all of it. I am. But I'm not going to stop being me so you can be you. So if you have a problem with anything that I'm saying on social media, pull up. The link is in the chat. Pull up.
Talk about?
This is my thing. You can't pull up a screenshot of a post where I'm calling a woman a bitch or a hoe or anything like that out of her name and disrespecting her. You can't pull up a post where I'm on somebody else's page talking shit to them. Don't you know the woman came to my shit and told me, won't you go do something else instead of arguing with us on Facebook? Bitch, you came on mine. I don't even know you.
I don't know you.
Once again, where they tussling at? My comment section.
Page. Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Trash.
I don't know you.
Trash. They won't stop pulling up. But like I'm gonna say, you got something to say. You got something to say. Tell them come over here. We can talk about it. Come on, man. It's crazy, bro. It's absolutely out of control.
The whole generation is crazy though.
Pure entertainment. It's not real. It's not. It's everybody's highlight reel. Real talk. When I get a fresh cut, I take a few more pictures. When I'm scruffy, I don't. When I'm going out with my old lady and we clean the death, we fresh, I take a few more pictures on a Wednesday afternoon when I get home from work. I don't. You get my highlight reel. Even the pictures that I take for my business, if I snap 300 at a photo session, you might get the 20 good ones out of it. You're getting the highlight reel.
The highlight reel. Snap.
Man, people are too comfortable disrespecting people online, bro. And forgetting that we still gotta live in reality.
I can't smack you. That's what it is.
People are too comfortable with it, bro.
Man.
I ain't lying. The pandemic really, really fucked over us as people, bro. It did. The pandemic messed over us, bro. It messed over people to the point where people don't know how to even socialize no more, interact with people. Real talk. People don't have to like you back.
I swear,
They don't.
I know people don't like me online.
Ooh. And I'm fine with that because I know there's such a thing as hate watch. I got people who are probably who are watching this right now, or probably who are going to watch, who don't care for me at all. I don't care. You cannot like me. I don't care. You don't have the right to disrespect me. I've never seen a group of people, a generation of people that are so disrespectful. They're so disrespectful, and then they get upset when you block them. Think about that. How entitled you gotta be. I'm gonna talk shit to you and then get mad when you don't want my negativity. Shit crazy, bro.
And like shit like that, like I don't understand when people get on social media and argue with other people about their opinion on something in life. That's weird to me.
Out of control. Man, cuz you're gonna have to come up on a platform, cuz.
You the go though. I ain't lying.
What you mean?
You make people like people have people would think they have a valid point, but when you speak your mind, it's like they have to renege or reiterate their outlook on certain things. That's where it come in at as
because the truth is attracted to lies.
Facts.
That's why. The truth is attracted to lies. I don't know why. I don't know if it's a God-given, if it's a gift. I don't know what it is exactly. I don't know. But I have the ability to invoke certain emotions out of people. I don't know why. And my wife was just like, babe, they just don't want you to have an opinion at all. They don't want you to say nothing. You say something good, they got something crazy to say. You say something crazy and outlandish, they got something to say. They just don't want you to say nothing at all. Nothing. I've never seen nothing like it, bro. I've never seen nothing like it. Never seen nothing like it. I ain't lying. It's the time to be like, oh man, we on here. Man, the link is in the chat. Link is in the chat. Y'all need to pull up. Come holler at me. Pull up.
Pull up on me.
Mm-hmm.
Pull up on me. Pull up on me.
Yeah.
David Pressure.
Man, we're going live Tuesday night. Tuesday night, bro?
Tuesday night with it.
Tuesday night it is. Tuesday night.
I'll be out at
I have
the
a
same
few
time, you know.
I have a few people that hit me up about coming up on the podcast. I don't know. I don't know. You can come up if you want to. I really want to I'm gonna reach out to some people and do my due diligence to set up a full panel. A full panel. And because I see you like watching it now, you definitely supporting, bro. I would love to have your opinion. 3 men. The platform hold up to 10.
We can do 5 women, 5 men.
I'll start off with 2 and 2.
Yeah.
I take that. You feel me? And man, the reason why I'm glad about this, it's nights like this, bro, that we're going to be able to come back and look at our content when we have a full the row of people at the bottom who are waiting to come up. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be all right. We're gonna get it popping. We're gonna get some good shit going on, man. I got some good topics. I just don't want to be cliche. Let me tell y'all what I was thinking about when I came up with the term free content. And I was having a conversation with my wife, and I told her, I said, babe, I feel as if Black women are being reduced to free content. And she said, what do you mean? I said, everything about podcasts and everything about the internet, you know what I'm saying, is catering to the behavior of Black women, be it that they want to say they're unmarriageable or just the antics out in public, or even the ones that's graduated from college, or even the ones that's doing anything. Those women are being, the negativity that's been taught to them is being exploited and used for the Come Up On podcast or for to have content to talk about. And that's why I say free content. Black women aren't even receiving the benefits of the content that they're kicking out. Everybody who used to be prospering on Facebook, or not Facebook, on any kind of YouTube platform right now, bro, it seems as if women are at the center of it. You know what I'm saying? Women's behaviors and Black feminism has given them a whole market to be able to be exploited by the antics and things that they have going on. The majority of them, you know. So that's why I come up with the whole free content, and I didn't want this platform to be that. I will not use this platform to create any more division. I won't. I will always use it to speak truth to power. I will always tell the truth and speak truth to power, but I won't use it to be divisive. And I didn't want this to be some kind of like Kevin Samuels type shit, like we telling women about themselves and all this here. But I'm telling you right now, I'm going to start a segment and I'm gonna do small clips every time somebody is disrespectful to me on Facebook or anything like that. I'm gonna simply screenshot that, make a little 5-10 minute video, and you are now free content.
Free content.
Thank you.
Free money.
Thank you.
Free the money.
And I'm going in. Real talk. Man, I had fun tonight, bro. We had a good show, bro. We talked about the cops tonight. Yeah. We got it in about them. It's a good show.
Yes.
Balanced argument.
It is real talk.
And one thing I appreciate about you, bro, like, the things we don't see eye to eye on, or things that we don't 100% agree with, we still have conversations about it. You still my brother, I still love you, and it don't get disrespectful. You cannot do this with a lot of people.
Yeah, at all.
They cannot handle adult grown conversations. They are going to get disrespectful. They're going to get out of line. And we talking about grown men and grown women. Grown men and grown women, bro. Real talk. And our experiences shape the way we think. And we just don't realize how many good experiences we had with a lot of things as opposed to the bad ones that stand out. That's all. And that's in every situation. That's relationships. That's your job. That's your interactions with people in public. And for damn sure toxic.
Yeah, most definitely. Most real. Say you just got to see different things from different perspectives. Put yourself in other people's shoes. That's why that's how I learned to get so far. Like put yourself in other people's shoes. See how they feel. See your views on other, what they got going on. How would you feel? And we don't do that a lot of times as people. We just thinking of it from our perspective.
Right.
Like, put yourself in that person's shoes. Like, you would be acting the same way. You would react the same way to certain situations. And a lot of people don't understand that. But when you grow and go through a lot of things, you'll learn to look at it a lot of different things and a lot of different perspectives. A lot of people I know wouldn't be fond of me saying all cops aren't bad, but I look at the good and I look at what I've been through, my experience with it. A lot of people haven't had a good experience with police or, just being black in America.
Right.
I had a different experience. I had a different perspective I could look at it from.
I had a few different perspectives.
So, man, a lot of people just need to look at things in a different perspective, in a different light, and you'll be alright. You realize it ain't as bad as you think. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of it is not what you portray it to be.
I had a good show tonight.
Brilliant show tonight, bro.
Probably tonight.
Tuesday night we're gonna have a topic. Tuesday night we're gonna have a show. We're gonna have a full show lined up with videos. We're gonna have certain things we're gonna be reacting to. We got a full show coming on Tuesday night. We're gonna keep working on more and more dope content. And we just gonna keep coming back, man. Thank you guys for tuning in with us again. Loud and Strong Podcast. Like I say all the time, I pray like it's all up to God to get up and work like it's all up to you.
I always tell y'all, be good or be good at it, man.
100. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate the support. Appreciate the views. We're going to keep growing. Loud and Strong Podcast. Adios.
Appreciate y'all.
Holla.